Is Millionairemission, Milkman, Mr. Milktastic, back splashing in the fishbowl with some action. If you know, you know. From story time, the update I have for you guys is I actually did another swab. We didn't do the blood because there was no need to poke the baby. They say that you could do the stuff with the swab. So did the swab. The baby's actually mine. And now I'm just trying to be the mature adult person and cultivate a good relationship with the parent, the co-parent, so that we can get some understanding on how we're going to do things and move forward, you know. And that's what I'm looking forward to doing, spending some time with the child and, raising a beautiful child. As far as my old lady, as far as my lady, yeah, we working on it. We working on it. You know, that's a tough thing to go and have a baby outside. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough thing to go and have a baby outside of a relationship. So hopefully she forgive me for that. But yeah, we're working on it, and hopefully we can get past it. But the baby is here, so we definitely gotta figure out all this co-parenting stuff, you know. I gotta get a baby crib and all kind of stuff, a car seat. But you know what I was thinking? I was like, damn, I want to go, like, you know, cause I never did this baby stuff, so I'm trying to figure out, like, damn, what a baby would need, like, you know, what's good to get the baby. You feel me? Cause I know you can't just go crazy buying clothes because they grow too big. So I figure more so when I'm around, if she needs something, then yeah. But don't just buy a bunch of clothes and stuff. But I'm saying, like, what else could you get for a child? So y'all drop some ideas what I can get for the baby, what I could do for the baby. It's a newborn baby. This is my first time having a baby, so I don't know nothing about no baby. So if you know about babies, just put something in the comment section. Let me know what to do for the baby. It's a new 6 months old. I won't say newborn. So the baby's 6 months. So, and also that's the thing too. Like, the baby's 6 months, but I'm just finding out about the baby. So I'm doing what I can as I find out. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have did much more if I knew from the beginning, but I'm just finding out, like, you know, that it was a possibility. I think in December or January is when I found out it was a possibility, and I just got confirmation in May or April. You know what I'm saying? So I'm stepping up, be a man, do what I'm supposed to do for the baby. You know what I'm saying? Try to be there, spend time. But y'all know how it be as a trucker. You don't really be around to do nothing like that. So, but yeah, I was just handling a little business, and I say, man, you know what? I got to get back on my consistency shit. So I'm just drop in something. But what I am gonna do is go ahead and get some of this word in. We'll take care of the business after we get some of this word in. We're gonna get some of this word in, and we're gonna get some financial understanding going on. You dig what I'm talking about? You dig what I'm putting down? But in the meantime, I don't know if y'all know that or not, but I be making music. So push oneself, how to make the great comeback. Be making music, so y'all go ahead and check this out right here. This is my music.
Look like a brick house, that shit built different. They do it fast and slow with it. Baby touching toes with it. She done hit the floor with it.
It's called Bust It. Bustit. Just put in Bust It by Milktastic on any platform. You can add this to your playlist or whatever you listen to music on. So when you jump in the car, you can.
Yo, I bit it over, bust it open for a real nigga. She be drinking C-Mouse, her pussy feel different. See, when it's brick by brick, that shit feel different. Little baby look like a brick house, that shit built different. Hey, do it fast and slow with it, baby, touch your toes with it. She done hit the floor with it, I done threw a hole fit it. Who them niggas muggin'? Luckily, I bought my pole with me. Hey, fuck with Tony, nigga, ugly for show, nigga. Now slow motion for me. She say the kitty had been waiting, gonna stroke it for me. She told me put that phone away, she won't be focused on her. She chocolate and she must not know that I love mocha on me. I'm sloppy, eat that pussy like a goblin, got it soaking, homie. My dick so big it got her pussy wide open for me. I pay for ass shots and now a size poking on her. And now these rappers all of a sudden wanna focus on her. If it ain't mine, you can have it, I don't even want it. If it ain't mine, you can have it, I don't even want it. I'm getting money, touching keys just like Stevie Wonder. Can't see no hater, know these niggas wanna see me fumble. My money coming in hundreds and make these bitches want us. Now make that ass clap. If she say see on her period, tell her take her ass back. Acting bougie like a booty Judy when it's really flat. I forgot what her name was. Asthma attack. Now slow motion for me.
You know she like riding wood, she the coach's buddy. She doing everything it take to be the MVP. She said ain't no wrong hole when she round me. It's going down, G.
Now slow motion for me. She say the kitty had been waiting, gonna stroke it for me. She told me to put that phone away, she won't be focused on her. She chocolate and she must not know that I'm sloppy, eat that pussy like goblin.
Dark chocolate with a splash of the cherry in the middle. She a middle, like light skin, brown skin, dark and white. I don't give a fuck, we can get it on tonight. I be on some other shit when I'm out with a bitch. I ain't trying to hear the talking, hoe suck on the dick. Keep your mind closed, bitch. It's a mission, and I gotta get this money. Hope you hoes is listening.
I like it like that. I like it like that, shout.
Bust it open for me. Bust it open for me. Bust it open for me. Gon' bust it open for me.
I like it like that. I like it like that. Turn up.
Bust it open for me. Bust it open for me. Bust it open for me. Gon' bust it open for me.
All right. That was Busted by Milktastic. So let's get into this. Let's get into it. Take the headphones off. Hopefully the audio don't get messed up. Connected the audio, so this is an audio check. I just wanted to see how the microphone sounds if I hook the microphone up. That's what it was. That's what it would be. Y'all don't worry about the taco meat. Stop my tomfoolery. What we're gonna get into today. So much has happened, guys. You guys don't understand. So much has happened. It's amazing to me, but I will believe in my Father up in heaven for good things. Father up in heaven, forgive me of my sins and give me understanding as I indulge into your word. Let whoever hearing the sound of my voice get some understanding from your words. Yes, I am on a social media platform reading the Bible because I believe in God, and some people don't read so they can hear my voice and hear what the Bible says. My bad, y'all, that I don't keep it like, I might read some of this while I ain't on here and start right where I'm at, because you got to read your Bible for yourself. I'm just doing some of this so you can tap in with me while I'm here on this chapter here, so you catch that while you catch it. But if I get off here and I keep reading, and then I come back on here and I just start where I'm starting at, that's how it's going to go. My bad. Y'all pick up the Bible and read it for yourself. It's going to save your soul. All right, we in Deuteronomy. I want to say it gotta be. All right, we're just gonna start at 17 because I'm on 17, but it could be 18. Well, if we read it 2 times, that's good. Somebody needed to hear it, they ain't hear it the first time. All right, cut the truck off. Maybe that'll keep it a little bit lower in here. It says, "You shall not sacrifice to the Lord your God an ox or a sheep which has a blemish or any defect that is a detestable thing to your Lord. If there is found in your midst in any of your towns which the Lord your God is giving you a man or woman who do it." You know what? We did read that. Let me start with 18. See if we read 18. Portions of the Levites. The Levitical priests, the whole tribe of Levi, shall have no portion or inheritance with Israel. They shall eat the Lord's offering by fire in his portion. They shall have no inheritance among their countrymen. The Lord is their inheritance, as he promised them. Now this shall be the priest's due from the people, from those who offer a sacrifice, either an ox or a sheep, of which they shall give to the priest the shoulder and 2 cheeks and the stomach. You shall give him the first fruits of your grain, your new wine and your oil, and your first sharing of your sheep. For the Lord your God has chosen him and his sons from all your tribes to stand and serve in the name of the Lord. Now if a Levite comes from any of your towns throughout Israel where he resides, and comes whenever he desires to place the Lord chooses, then he shall serve him in the name of the Lord his God, like all his fellow Levites who stand there before the Lord. They shall eat equal portions except what they receive from the sale of their father's estate. Spiritism forbidden. When you enter the land which the Lord your God gives you, you shall not learn to imitate the detestable things of those nations. There shall not be found among you any who make his son or his daughter pass through the fire, who uses divination, one who practices witchcraft, or one who interprets omens, or a sorcerer, or one who casts a spell, or a medium, or a spiritism, or one who calls up the dead. For whoever does these things is detestable to the Lord. And because of these detestable things, the Lord your God will drive them out before you. You shall be blameless before the Lord your God. For those nations which you shall dispossess, listen to those who practice witchcraft and diviners. But as for you, the Lord your God has not allowed you to do so. The Lord your God will raise up for you a prophet like me from among you. From your countrymen you shall listen to him. This is according to all that you asked of the Lord your God in Horeb on that day of assembling, saying, let me not hear again the voice of the Lord my God. Let me not see this great fire anymore, or I will die. The Lord said to me, they have spoken well. I will raise up a prophet from among their countrymen like you, and I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak to them all that I command him. It shall come about that whoever will not listen to my words which he shall speak in my name, I myself will require it of him. But the prophet who speaks a word presumptuously in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or which he speaks in the name of other gods, that prophet shall die. You may say in your heart, how will we know the word which the Lord has not spoken? When a prophet speaks in the name of the Lord, if the thing does not come about or come true, that is the thing which the Lord has not spoken. The prophet has spoken it presumptuously. You shall not be afraid of him. That's the chapter of the day. That was chapter 18. We're going to continue on reading into chapter 19. A little thirsty. So I still got some ice. Still got a little bit of ice though. And that's from last night. They got ice. All right. Chapter 19, Cities of Refuge. When the Lord your God cuts off the nation whose land the Lord your God gives you, and you dispossess them and settle in their cities and in their houses, you shall set aside 3 cities for yourself in the midst of your land, which the Lord your God gives you to possess. You shall prepare the roads for yourself and divide into 3 parts the territory of your land, which the Lord your God will give you as a possession, so that any manslayer may flee there. Now this is the case of the manslayer who may flee there and live. When he kills his friend unintentionally, not hating him previously, as when a man goes into the forest with his friend to cut woods, and his hand swings the axe to cut down the tree, and the iron head slips off the handle and strikes his friend so that he dies. He may flee to one of these cities and live. Otherwise, the avenger of blood might pursue the manslayer in the heart of his anger and overtake him, because the way is long, and take his life, though he was not deserving of death, since he had not hated him previously. Therefore I command you, saying, you shall set aside 3 cities for yourself. If the Lord your God enlarges your territory, just as he has sworn to your fathers, and gives you all the land which he promised to give your fathers, if you carefully observe all this commandment which I command you today, to love the Lord your God and to walk in his ways always, then you shall add 3 more cities for yourself besides these 3. So innocent blood will not be shed in the midst of your land, which the Lord your God gives you as an inheritance, and blood guiltiness be on you. But if there is a man who hates his neighbor and lies in wait for him, and rises up against him and strikes him so that he dies, and he flees to one of these cities, then the elders of the city shall send and take him from there and deliver him into the hand of the avenger of blood, that he may die. You shall not pity him, but you shall purge the blood of the innocent from Israel, that it may go well with you. Laws of landmark and testimony. You shall not move your neighbor's boundary mark, which the ancestors have set in your inheritance, which you will inherit in the land that the Lord your God gives you to possess. A single witness shall not rise up against a man on account of any iniquity or any sin which he has committed. On the evidence of 2 or 3 witnesses, a matter shall be confirmed. If a malicious witness rise up against a man to accuse him of wrongdoing, then both the man who have the dispute shall stand before the Lord, before the priests and the judges who will be in office in those days. The judge shall investigate thoroughly, and if the witness is a false witness, and he has accused his brother falsely, then you shall do to him just as he intended to do to his brother. Thus you shall purge the evil from among you. The rest will hear and be afraid, and you will never again do such an evil thing among you. Thus you shall not show pity. Life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. And that was chapter 19, Deuteronomy. So we stopping on chapter 20, Laws of Warfare. We got 2 chapters in today, and we're going to read some of this financial IQ. We're going to increase our financial IQ at the same time. We gets it in. Anybody following the Kendrick Drake beef? I think Kendrick is up. All right. So measuring financial intelligence. I think we went over a few of these. I don't remember which one, but let's just do it again. It's 5 of them, right? Financial IQ number 1, making more money. Most of us have enough financial intelligence to make money. The more you make, the higher your financial IQ. In other words, the person who earns $1 million a year has a measurable higher financial IQ, number 1, than a person who earns $30,000 a year. And if 2 people each make $1 million a year and one pays less in taxes than the other, then that person has a higher financial IQ because he or she is closer to achieving financial integrity by utilizing financial IQ number 2, protecting your money. We all know that a person may have a high academic IQ and be a genius in the classroom, but be unable to make much money in the real world. I would say my poor dad, a great teacher and a hardworking man, had a high academic IQ but a low financial IQ. He did very well in the world of academia but did poorly in the world of business. Financial IQ. Number two, protecting your money. A simple truth is that the world is out to take your money, but not all who take your money are crooks or outlaws. One of the biggest financial predators of our money is taxes. Government takes our money legally. If a person has a low financial IQ, number two, he or she will pay more in taxes. An example of financial IQ number two is someone who pays 20% in taxes versus someone who pays 35% in taxes. The person who pays less in taxes has a measurably higher financial IQ. Okay?
Searching for parking.
Financial IQ number three, budgeting your money. Budgeting your money requires a lot of financial intelligence. Many people budget money like a poor person rather than like a rich person. Many people earn a lot of money but fail to keep much money simply because they budget poorly. For example, a person who earns and spends $70,000 a year has a lower financial IQ, number three, than a person who earns $30,000 and is able to live well off $25,000 and invest $5,000. Being able to live well and still invest no matter how much you make requires a high level of financial intelligence. Having a surplus is something you have to actively budget for. Budgeting for a surplus is something we will look at in detail later on. Financial IQ number four, leveraging your money. After a person budgets a surplus, the next financial challenge is to leverage their surplus of money. Most people save their financial surplus in a bank. This was a smart idea before 1971, before the US dollar became a currency. Also, after 1974, workers needed to save for their own retirement. Millions of workers did not know what to invest in, so they invested their financial surplus in a well-diversified portfolio of mutual funds, hoping this would leverage their money. While saving, a diversified mutual fund portfolio or a form of leverage, there are better ways to leverage your money. If a person is truthful, he or she has to admit it doesn't require much financial intelligence to save money and invest in mutual funds. You can train a monkey to save money and invest in mutual funds. That is why the returns on those investments in vehicles are historically low. Financial IQ number four is measured in return on investment. For example, a person who earns 50% on his or her money has a higher financial IQ number four than someone who earns 5%. And someone who earns 50% tax-free on his or her money, has a higher financial IQ than a person who earns 5% and pays 35% in taxes on the 5% returns. One more point. Many people think that higher returns on investment require a higher degree of risk. That is not true. Later in this book, I will explain how I achieve exceptional returns and pay very little, if anything, in taxes, all with very low risk to me. Having a well-diversified mutual fund portfolio and savings in the bank is a lot riskier than what I do. It is all a matter of financial intelligence. Financial IQ number five, improving your financial information. There is a bit of wisdom that goes, you need to learn to walk before you can run. This is true. With financial intelligence, before people can learn how to earn exceptionally high returns on their money, financial IQ for leveraging your money, they need to learn to walk. That is, learn the basic and fundamentals of financial intelligence. appreciate the editing, Shine. That's on the spot right there. That's on the spot editing. We ain't going back and doing all that right now. We're gonna get a team for that when we get big. We gonna be big. We gonna be big. All right, where was that? All right, financial IQ number 4, leveraging money. They need to learn to walk. That is to learn the basic and fundamentals of financial intelligence. One of the reasons so many people struggle with financial IQ number 4, leveraging your money, is because they are taught to turn their money over to financial experts, such as their banker and their mutual fund manager. The problem with turning your money over to financial experts is that you fail to learn, fail to increase your financial intelligence, and fail to become your own financial expert. If someone else manages your money and solves your financial problems, you can't increase your financial intelligence. Actually, you are rewarding other people for theirs instead. With your money, it's easy to increase your financial intelligence if you have a strong foundation of financial information. But if your financial IQ is weak, then new financial information can be confusing and have seemingly little value. Remember my example of math geniuses still needing to start with 2 plus 2? One of the benefits of being dedicated to your financial education is that over time, you will be better able to grasp more sophisticated financial information just as mathematicians, just as mathematicians are able to do complex equations after years of practicing math problems. But again, you need to learn to walk before you can run. Most of us have been in a class, lecture, or conversation where the information went right over our heads. Or we have been in a class where the information was so complex, attempting to grasp what was being said hurt our heads. This means either the teacher is a lousy teacher or the students needs a little bit more of basic information. Personally, I do pretty well when it comes to financial information. After years of study, I can sit in a room and understand most financial concepts. Yet when it comes to technology, I am a Technosaurus Rex. I'm a dinosaur. I can barely use a cell phone or turn on a computer. Almost everything to do with technology goes right over my head. When it comes to technology IQ, mine is at the lowest level. The point is that we all have to start somewhere. If I tried to take a class on website design, I would be in serious trouble. You need to learn how to turn the computer on before you can try to design a website. The basic level of information required to succeed in the class will be above my head. My job in this book is to make financial information as simple as possible. My job is to promote the financial understanding of some very complex financial strategies. In this book, my promise to you is to write only things I have done or am currently doing. As you know, there are many teachers and authors who tell you what you should be doing, but don't do what they are advising. Many financial experts and teachers do not really know if what they talk or write about actually works. In other words, many people do not walk their talk. For example, many financial experts advise saving money and investing in a well-diversified portfolio of mutual funds. The problem with that advice is most advisors don't know if it will work over time. It sounds good. It's simple to do. It doesn't require much financial intelligence to follow this advice. My question is, will the advice work? Will the financial advisor guarantee you that this strategy will make you financially secure? What if the dollar plunges to zero and wipes out your savings? What if the stock market crashes as it did in 1929? Will a well-diversified mutual fund portfolio survive a stock market panic and meltdown? What if inflation goes through the roof because the purchasing power of the dollar plunges and a quart of milk is $100? Could you afford it? What if the U.S. government cannot pay the Social Security and Medicare costs of its elders? I cringe whenever I hear a financial expert advising save money and invest in a well-diversified portfolio of mutual funds. I want to ask that expert, will you guarantee that this financial strategy will work? Will you guarantee that this financial strategy will keep me and my family financially secure for the rest of our lives? If the financial advisor is honest, he has to say, no, I cannot guarantee that what I advise you to do with your money will keep you financially secure. I too cannot guarantee that what I recommend will keep you and your family secure in the future. There are simply too many changes and surprises ahead. The world is changing too rapidly. The rules have changed and are continuing to change. Expanding technology is turning poor nations into financial powers. The rules have changed and are continuing to change. Expanding technology is turning poor nations into financial powers, creating more rich people and more poor people, and greater financial problems and opportunities. The reason I write, create financial products, and emphasize the importance of 5 financial intelligences is because I believe the U.S. and the world are in for an economical upheaval, as we have never seen. There have been too many financial problems that have gone unsolved. Instead of using financial intelligence to solve them, we have thrown funny money at them. We have used old ideas to solve modern problems. Using old ideas to solve new problems only create bigger problems and newer problems. This is why I believe the 5 financial intelligences are important. If you develop these 5 financial intelligences, you will have a better chance of doing well in a rapidly changing world. You will be better able to solve your own problems and increase your financial intelligence. All right. So we out there increase our financial intelligence and keep our spirituality intact. And I don't know what I'm gonna do about this right here. I'm gonna pray. And I'm going to do what I need to do, like I say, as an adult. We're going to do adult things. We're going to do it the adult way. We're not getting into this childish stuff. No childish stuff. I'm dealing with inner adults only, outer adults only. No childish. When I was a child, I thought like a child. Like that inner child that want to have fun all the time and play all the time, he in there somewhere. But I don't let that nigga come out in the real world, because nigga, unless we playing the video game because we got downtime and we ain't doing nothing, or we on vacation or something, trying to have fun, that's when you explore your, I don't know what to say about that. Listen, I'm an adult and I have fun how I have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stuck in nothing like nothing. Trying to relive nothing. Oh, it's a Dollar General right there. Y'all know what? I'm gonna stop being lazy. So I think I need a few things in this truck, and I probably can grab a few things out of there. So what I'm gonna stop being lazy. I just read some in the Bible. That's how I be wanting to start my day, with the Word, with the Lord. Start my day with God. Keep me humble, keep me safe, keep me protected. Watch after my family. Watch after even Email and her mama and my little one. Watch after my family, Jocelyn. Watch after all the kids, Martell, AJ, Zach. You know what I'm saying? Cameron, Jeliza. All of them, all they kids. Watch over my sisters, Bakita, Brene. You feel me? DJ. Watch over all the people that I love. My mom, my dad, Jocelyn. If you watch over all my people. Keep them safe. Keep them protected. Brick. Hey. Daryl. Randy. All they kids. All my aunties. All my uncles. All my cousins. And all the people on the world of YouTube too. And some of them is non-believers, Father. They are orphans. They do not know who you is. But I pray for them, because these non-believers don't know that you are real. And I pray that you smooth out all the things that have come to my life, or weapons being formed to harm me, so that they do not prosper. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. I had to end that one with a prayer, because it's been so much going on. I'm so far from where I want to be, but I'm so much farther than where I was. And that's what we got to take into account. You know what I'm saying? We might not be what we want to be. Shit, we might be in a worse position than we want to be in. But we have to take into account that God put us on the wake-up list this morning. And it's another opportunity to get everything straight. It's another opportunity to make some okay. We trying to get to the point where we are owning businesses and don't have to spend so much time to make money. We want to be able to relax and enjoy our family. Just take trips, okay, and collect checks. But you have to build up the foundation. You have to build up the business that makes the money, and then you can relax. But you can't do that just playing games all day. Games are for kids. But while I'm right here on downtime, waiting for a load, after I go to Dollar General and figure out what I can get because it's like it's going to storm, then I'm going to play my game while I'm waiting for a load. Because what I say is the kid in me, I wouldn't say it's the kid in me. I'm an adult that likes to play video games from time to time. I do adult things. I like adulting. Some people don't want to grow up. I thank God I made it to the age I made it. Thank Him for the wisdom and ask Him to just keep bringing me into the remembrance of all the things we've been through. Because sometimes we forget what we've been through. We forget who He is. And then you remember. And you start living again. That was good. That was great. Hope nobody get offended by this conversation, by the way. You know, like I said, the mother of my child, I'm just trying to have a good relationship with her, great relationship with her, so I can always, you know, access my child, because I have seen some tumultuous in like the relationship between some of my homeboy and their baby mamas. It's like, bro, why y'all hate each other so much? And the relationship between me and my lady, I'm hoping that, you know, me and her can figure that out and get it together, you know what I'm saying? But if she don't agree with this situation, then I can't do nothing but respect that, because I went outside and had the child. You feel me? Like, she didn't do that, I did that. That's fucked up. That shit fucking up. But that is a millionaire mission. When I be telling y'all, DM me if you want some clothing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna support, y'all ain't gonna shop. And get you a shirt for the 20, man. Get you a jacket for like the 30, man. This stuff is for the low. It's not expensive, bro. Support, support, support. I'll let y'all know. Let me see what we got there. Yeah, we done that. Alright. Yeah. Oh, they was saying I could put a filter on that thing. That's what they was saying. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, we ain't gonna put no filter on that thing. We're gonna leave it like it is. We good with that. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Go to the store and get some cleaning supplies and stuff.